Making sure you didn't die of old age in the meantime.
Yep.
Damn.
Going to the mute room.
All right. Time for some Istis recap. I'm not going to make dog yapping noises, so that's going on.
Okay.
I just looked down at my notes and I'm like, no, not today. I had to do bear noises. Yes, I'm not today. Oh, Maurice, how have you been? Are you okay? Yeah, I'm alright. I can't stay long. Raymond needs me. He has that fundraiser to go to. I just came for a for status report. Status report? Like how they're doing. Oh, of course. Well, they arrived safely yesterday to Echo. They went to go see Maple's family there, the children she used to care for. It hasn't been going well for them. They have some children that managed to escape, but they don't have the resources to take care of them. Maple and the others are trying their best to help. One of the children, Ren, she told them to come back in the morning so she can show them something. Is there anything else? No? Is there something in particular you're looking for? No, it's all right. Thank you very much. I'll just be heading out here. Just real quick, how is Kira doing? Is she all right? Yes, she seems fine. Oh, good. And he heads out the door. Oh, goodbye. And that's it for this recap.
Yeah, Kira, way to go! Yes! Yes!
Look what you did. You made a good paladin boy a dick to his god.
Smitten!
Cleric.
I did that, but
He's a paladin.
He's a paladin.
Oh, they
I
fuck.
don't think I did that.
Man, who knew, like, kissing and then running away was a good strategy?
Oh my
That's
God.
never worked for me in
Not.
real life. Like, shit.
Damn.
I never said it was a good strategy in real life, nor is it a good strategy in the game either. I did a bad thing.
All right. So you guys are in the city of Echo.
Mhm.
Craziest fucking place you could possibly be.
Nah, it's
Yippee.
normal.
Didn't Nadinia, like, sink into the street last time or some shit?
Yes, the street was squishy. There's also the wall that moved in front of Kira just to block her.
Just be a dick and then move back when she was around it.
That's just kind of how it be. So anyway, yeah, you guys were waking up. Rena had told you guys to meet her early in the morning before dawn.
Yeah.
A lot of you guys didn't get a whole bunch of sleep. Kira especially. I'm actually going to need you, Kira, to make a con save.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
Look.
If you want to try to use your portent, you can. I know you had mentioned that a little bit ago.
The dev beforehand down there. Uh-huh.
Oh,
No, that
Use
was
that
really
20,
important.
so. Alright, let's just roll it straight. Hell yeah.
17.
Nice.
Nice.
okay.
Some nice works, though.
You are very tired and very sleepy, but I will give you the benefits of a long rest for now.
I've slept in a book before.
Yeah. For the rest of the group, I think everyone had pretty normal nights. Nadinia, you freaked out because someone finally told you about your mark.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
We're trying our best.
you were sleeping with Calico, Quinn's alone, Maple and Iris were sleeping together along with
Sugar.
along with Sugar. So who would probably wake up first? I'm
Maple.
assuming Maple. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it.
When you wake up, Sugar is awake as well. She was tossing and turning the whole night. She didn't have what she said were night terrors, like the screaming and stuff. But she did not sleep well. So she's awake when you are.
Powder on the head and then Iris and kind of make her.
She fucking like bolts up. Hi, sorry, I'm awake. What's up? Okay, shit. Did I miss it? Oh. Kind of like rubs her eyes.
Noted. Next
Good.
time, don't touch you. Got it. Hello. Morning.
Maybe you just need to wake her up a different way.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
come on.
Shit.
But you gotta run away immediately afterwards.
Well, yeah, because then Cypress is gonna come like eat your dick or whatever. Like the fuck happens. Like I don't know.
Cypress is gonna come eat
God
your
damn it.
dick or something. Well, that's a title.
I don't know. What's the repercussion for that?
Whatever was gonna happen to you guys. I took it.
Oops.
It was dick eating. You got it. That was it.
Oh, come on.
Anyway, go ahead.
No, but yeah, like Iris like gets up and starts getting ready, and I think she would go like knock on Quinn's door and make sure that fucker's up because
Yeah.
like
I mean,
What?
hey, Quinn,
God, I got like 3 hours of sleep. What the fuck do you want?
We're going to be late. We have to
Oh,
go. I'm
right.
sorry. I'll get you a fantasy Starbucks latte on the way or something.
Excellent. And then I get dressed, see my robots knocked over, and Kira's not in her room, and start marching to the library.
yeah, Maple.
Okay, do you tell the others?
Yeah, I say, hey, Kira fucking did what she wasn't supposed to. I'm gonna go collect her.
You want a guide or anything?
Yeah, maybe if people are ready, we should all just go together so we don't get separated.
Let's do that. A lot of stray people yesterday, and really a place for y'all to be walking.
Seems like fun though.
Yeah, until you get cursed by a fae, and red hands.
Yeah, let's.
Banging on Nadinia's door.
Hey, you guys done fucking yet?
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's what you should do after last night, Quinn.
No.
Fastest way to get her up.
She sits up. Is Jack up?
No, he is passed out.
Okay. She sits up. She goes, puts the kitten in his bed. And then she goes over to the door. She opens it. Huh?
We need to go soon. Ready?
Oh, okay.
Survive.
Morning.
Huh? I'm tired and I'm pissed off and and underneath all of that I am horrified.
You good there, bud?
I'm fine.
Raise an eyebrow. You sure?
I'm fine.
Vibe check.
Okay.
I don't think she needs a vibe check on that one.
Well, computer's not turning on.
Oh no.
So
Ooh.
I am the sad. I am the sad. Oh well. What are you gonna do?
Crap.
Beat it into submission.
All new pieces.
I don't know what piece is not turning on is the thing.
Ah.
If it's not the power supply, then it's
All of them.
the motherboard,
Motherboard, probably.
which is
Big
even
deal.
A pain.
worse. Which is even worse, but like at the same time, I don't know if it's the motherboard at this point because the motherboard's lights are on, and it's not like they're doing anything differently. So I don't know.
Could-
I'm gonna have to look. I'm gonna have to go do some more research.
Yeah, researchers for nerds. Speaking of nerds researching,
Right.
you guys heading over to Kira?
Yeah.
I suppose I get my shit together and then I step out and I look over at Quinn and say, "Oh, sorry about last night. I was just horribly upset."
No, we should have handled it different. Sorry. He definitely looks like he just rolled put on pants, which is basically what happened. You alright? You can take
Yeah,
that as a no.
I'm
Okay.
fine. I'm great. Perfect.
I don't believe it.
Outstanding.
Oh, just for you to know, Chris. Echo does have world famous bathhouses.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Alright, let's go pick up our nerd.
And probably get some bread.
Yeah.
Can someone roll me a D100?
Not it.
Not it.
Dibs. Oh, good, I'm rolling today. 71.
That's not bad. Maybe.
Don't know what the list is.
Oh yes.
Oh
Yes.
no.
Okay. So it is very early in the morning. There are still people out and about. This is like one of the busiest cities kind of in the world. So there's a lot of people out and about, like getting ready for the day, setting up shop, bakers out cooking, people walking the streets, just all this kind of stuff. Not a whole bunch, but there are. And as you guys kind of step outside of the tavern, you start to hear something in the distance. It's singing. And as you walk out, you are greeted with a full musical number performed by the various people who do not look like they want to be doing this.
Right, I'm out. I'm going back to bed.
Yeah, no, I grabbed Quinn. This is normal. Keep walking.
He was joking, but also he looks very not okay with this.
You see people who do not look like they have the body or the age to be doing some of the stunts they are doing, and still they're doing it, and boy howdy do they look miserable.
Should we
Place sucks
applaud?
ass.
Wait, there's not can do.
This goes on for a couple minutes until it gets to like the big crescendo ending. And at the very end, anyone who was not a part of the performance immediately just starts clapping as hard as they can. And the people kind of slouch and relax, and they don't seem clapping because they enjoyed it. It's more like, please let this be over. And the other people who were dancing kind of slouch and stretch and crack their backs and try to get back to what they were doing.
And people kind of like, as she's walking, it's just kind of like haphazardly clapping and something.
And this
What
is
is
normal.
happening?
What? This is like a normal Tuesday for you? Are you kidding?
Yeah, just
What
because
is
you
That
were
old
having-
man is 90 and just did a backflip. What the
Yeah,
I don't understand what's happening.
it's magic. Hey, Damon. Let's just keep. Yeah.
All right. Rest of your trip is uneventful compared to that. As
Amazing.
you see kind of more weird sights and stuff as the day kind of starts. You guys arrived kind of later in the evening, so you didn't get to see. You saw some of the nightlife, but just some of the daily people are almost just as weird as the nightlife that you saw. You see a man using a like giant blue frog instead of an ox to like push his cart. He doesn't look happy about it, as it kind of keeps jeering him forward as the frog hops, but he's still using it. But eventually you guys get out to the countryside and you see...
So we just skip Kira.
We
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Kira. I forgot.
I'm just
Yes,
dead.
you
too-
guys
you
head
got too
into the
excited.
central to where the library is. I know. I'm sorry. I got so excited because I had that musical number planned a long time ago. I'm like, oh, this will be funny. I hope they roll it.
Mm,
Yes. Kira, you are asleep in the library.
Using the book as a pillow.
Yep. Since you got so little sleep, I'll probably say you're asleep now,
Yeah, definitely.
as they kind of roll up on you.
quick question.
Mhm.
Is carpeted in here?
Oh my god.
In the library, is a carpet?
Don't you dare.
There's rugs.
Cool. I drag my feet across all the rugs to gain some electricity, and I walk up to Kira and I just poke her right on the nose.
Okay.
All right. Yep. You send a nice static shock through her nose.
Okay. I fall off my chair and I scream because I've been electrocuted, clearly. Someone
I
has cast
You know, I'm
magic
gonna
on
have to rescind the thought that you don't scream that much. Because this is like twice in 6
you
hours.
start screaming and it's immediately cut off
me. Oh my god.
as silence is placed on you. And you hear just a chorus of shushes.
Thanks, guys.
Mabel just kind of smiles at you. Waves because there's a fucking silent spell.
She looks.
Oh, it's just on Kira.
It's just on Kira? Okay.
Yes.
Can I hear?
Targeted silence.
Can I hear or not?
Yes, you can hear, you can't speak.
Okay.
It's more of a curse.
Okay, so I started trying to talk like, what is happening? What is it?
Morning. Give it a
I
second.
offer her a hand to help her
I
up.
take the hand. She says,
So, you
"Morning."
know how long this library silence thing is?
Should
Maple?
be wearing off right about now. Sometimes it's longer.
You're good.
She's like snapping her fingers. To
Yeah, you're
see-
good.
Okay.
Sorry.
Hi.
I had to do that.
Told you not to fucking go anywhere.
She looks at Nadinia. I couldn't sleep.
I don't care. Let's go.
Okay, yeah, no. What the fuck's happening? What is this? And she like points between Quinn and Nadinia and Kira. What is this?
Her,
Why don't you guys explain it? 'Cause
Her-
clearly,
her-
I don't need it to be explained to me.
One of the
We-
librarians points to a sign that says no talking.
we should leave.
Okay, so we leave.
When we've left, Quinn will say, "So, Nadinia's tattoo is getting squishy, and we didn't tell her because we were trying to figure it out first, and we should have told her."
Wait, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Squishy?
You may want to
What the-
show
what-
them.
I
I remember it being
Pull down.
swollen.
I pulled down my neck and start like moving the bandages off a little bit.
It is the same size as when you last showed Kira and Quinn. But you guys see the yellow sign,
Mhm.
and the area around it, about an inch around it, is very white. It's squishy. Like if you push on it, it leaves an indent, and it's like slimy.
Oh.
It's like poking a slug.
Oh my god, how
What
long
the
has this been
fuck?
this way?
Couple days.
Days! Are you
We-
kidding?
I meant to
That's
tell
why
you,
I
and I
came to
forgot.
the library. I wanted to find out how to get rid of it. Some of the books we found in my grandfather's study had some information about it, but not much.
Okay, can we make a no secrets pact? Because this sucks. This is ass.
We
Like, you
didn't
can't.
want to upset Nadinia, but we did it anyway, and
Uh,
really
when you
sorry.
say a no secrets pass, Quinn just glares at Iris.
Shrugs. Like, hey, fuck you. Can Iris try to, like, do a heal? Like, not heal it completely, obviously, but, like, try to, like, slow down the cool decomp that's happening? I don't know what spell that would be, necessarily.
Tell me what type you think you want to try.
I mean, my first instinct was lesser restoration, but or if we perhaps revivify her
I
neck wound.
I think it's worth noting that this may have been put on her by a non-celestial god.
Let's keep our voice down.
Reflected God.
Yeah, the book called them Reflected Gods. I'm not sure if that's a good title for them. But
Yeah, the guy was kind of a dumb.
yes, thank you. So the powers involved aren't exactly normal. It's a little outside our wheelhouse.
Does it hurt?
No.
Okay, well, I'm sort of in a pickle. Nadinia, I'd like to try to help, but I'm kind of afraid that I might make it worse if I choose the wrong spell. So I'll leave it up to you. I really don't want to anger this demon monster, whatever.
The one true king.
Oh, if that thing thinks I'm going to acknowledge him like that, it is sadly mistaken.
Like shrugs. I mean, that's what the guy in the book called him. I don't. It apparently spoke directly to him, so I'm not sure. But names have power. Maybe be careful about that.
Yeah. Probably, especially when Faye can hear you. Never know where they are.
We should go.
Yeah.
Go, yes, go.
Here, let me.
I've got it. Thank you, though.
Find a
So
bakery
was
or
that good?
something.
Huh?
Go,
Say again?
let's go find a bakery or something.
The bakery. What do we need
for
a bakery
for
for?
the kids. Food.
And
Back
me.
here,
I'm
might as well
hungry.
get food. That too. Eat the other kid in our party.
Fuck you.
Honestly,
Not
children.
talking about the literal kid you
yeah,
have with you guys right
literal
now.
kid I'm holding this entire time.
She looks terrible. She's had her face buried in maple the whole time. She occasionally peeks out at you guys, but she seems very shy.
Yeah, that makes sense for weirdos.
Yep. There's a bakery just right nearby that you guys can stop at and get a bunch of pastries and other things.
Yeah, bread, paste. How much?
Energy drink.
Energy.
Go to
Monster
an-
Java.
How much would it be?
Let's see, to feed all the kids.
And Quinn.
And Quinn. That's the hard one. I'd go for
Quinn can buy his own food.
I'd go for a gold piece total. You get some pretty it's a lot to fill, and they give you some really nice pastries and loaves of bread and everything, so definitely get your money's worth. It probably won't just last this meal.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of aiming for.
How much money did we win last night, by the way?
Oh, that's right. You guys were playing. Roll me a d10.
I got you covered.
All I got was traumatized.
9.
Cool. This is 90 gold minus, like, you already set aside the money to pay for the
Yay!
thing, so you have 90 gold extra.
Yay! All right.
Doesn't say
I'm gonna
shit
spend.
about that, huh?
Nope.
Oh.
You guys finally have some money.
I will also buy a gold's worth of food.
Okay. The baker looks very cleaned out by the time you're done.
I appreciate it, kid. Bye.
Quinn looks at him, looks at the last loaf of bread, points at it. I'll take that one.
He just hands it to you. He's like, "You're good, thank you."
I take
I
a
don't
bite
need to be
directly
a
out of the.
business for a while. It's
No,
fine.
I mean, you guys bought his old
Exactly.
stock out. Like, yeah, he's good.
Gucci.
He's happy.
Yeah.
That's a good day for him.
Good.
When adventurers start
day.
throwing gold around.
Shall we talk about the actual economy of gold
No.
No.
in the form of chickens or
No chickens.
perhaps cheese?
No chickens.
Gotta buy it all in cheese.
God
all in
damn it.
cheese. All in cheese.
Why did you mention cheese?
Cottage cheese. I have cottage cheese. I forgot.
Sugar takes one of the she takes like this pastry that's got like a cream filling in it,
Mhm.
and she's like nibbling on it.
Good.
I offer her a sip of my espresso.
She dies.
She shakes her head and hides again, stops eating.
Oh,
They're on the back of the head and kind of wince slightly at Quinn, like, "You tried, buddy. You tried."
sorry, I'll just go be a dumbass over there,
GG,
and I
no
will walk
worry.
away.
She eventually goes back to eating.
Mhm.
It's time to rebuild me a computer. Alright, I'm done stressing over it. Fuck it.
Hey, we can build computers together.
I have to build my brother's computer, and now I have to build my own computer.
You lose everything on it too.
I mean,
Probably
I don't.
not.
The hard drives are probably fine. It's everything else that's the issue.
Hmm.
'Cause I still don't know what's working and what's not. Because the motherboard is giving off everything's fine. The graphics card works perfectly fine. I have bought a new power supply. I don't know what to do anymore.
Yeah.
Right, but you guys bought your pastries. You head out of the walled city area and head through kind of the smaller village that surrounds it. It's not made up of elves, mostly other races. You continue on until you get closer to the woods where you. Oh, someone left? Came back.
Pikachu.
Okay. Uh, as you guys see Rena, she is outside of the small building, leaning kind of against it. She's got her, her arms crossed. She like looks over at you guys for a second and then like turns away, like not acknowledging your guys coming up. But she keeps glancing over and looking at the food that you guys are clearly bringing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want your food, Baka.
Mm-hmm. Kind of walk up. I mean,
She nods.
food inside. Guessing.
Yeah, they're asleep. Just leave it and someone will wake up and start eating it.
How far away is the hotel from, or the inn from here?
Probably about like a 30-minute walk.
And it was it on the way?
The bakery?
Was the inn on the way back from the bakery?
Yes, because you guys kind of did like a circle around thing to hit the library.
Okay, then on the way, I wanted to go drop some food off for Jack.
Okay. He is still fast asleep.
Yeah, I'm gonna just put this over here. And then I'll catch up with them.
Okay.
All right, that was it.
All right. Nice. Yep, so you guys have Rena in front of you. Yeah, she doesn't look at you, Maple, but she puts her hand out.
Oh, she gives her the sleep buns.
She takes it and starts digging into it. Motions for you guys to just throw the bag in.
Yeah. Put off into the corner where as cluttered and dirty.
Yeah. She starts walking and she starts leading you guys towards the forest.
Sugar, can you stay for a bit?
Oh yeah, don't bring her. Sugar looks at you and she like tightens her grip on you.
I will be back. Don't want to.
I pull Shadow out of my pocket. Hold my cat.
She looks at the cat and she very nervously puts her hands up for it.
I hand her a cat.
She takes the cat, she looks at you, Maple, and she goes over to where the grave is, and she sits down in front of it, facing you, and waits. Yep. So she leads you guys in. These trees, the ones that you guys first passed, seem just Kira and Quinn, you guys really aren't used to forests at all. There's not really any in Morai. There's occasional trees, but not like a forest.
Coveted green space.
Yeah, parks in the upper reach, but it's a commodity, definitely. So going through a forest is definitely something new, especially when you guys get to just a little ways in, when you get to like the big trees. Think of kind of like the farther you guys get in, the bigger and wider these trees get until eventually they're like the redwoods.
Mm-hmm.
They're just absolutely massive.
It's like the height of an apartment building.
Yeah.
So,
I want to climb it.
but there's also like an intermix of these big trees and like smaller trees and plants trying to like grow in the shade.
Mm.
Um, as you guys go, there's kind of like this early morning fog that kind of covers the whole bed. It's making it a little difficult, so you guys are kind of like tripping over roots. And Nadinia, you're probably having a pretty rough time.
Every time I fall, I get back up and I just glare and keep walking. And then I fall over again. And I
I'm-
glare.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand beside Nadine and kind of catch her every now and then too.
Every now and then, a couple
Try to.
times, I just let her fall.
No,
It's
and
funny.
like she like tries to catch her as many times as she can by reaction.
Keeps her on whatever remaining toes she has.
God.
I'll catch her as often as I can. Able to.
Okay.
Once I notice,
so-
I'm like, yep, okay.
Rena weaves you guys in. She seems to have kind of an idea of which way you're going. She occasionally brushes up against one of the trees, and you guys can see some marks carved into them
Mhm.
that she seems to be following. And underneath each one of these, you see a small bowl filled with milk. Various levels as to how much milk is actually in there, and she seems to take note when it's especially low. But she keeps heading in, and she says, in between her eating, she's like, when we found sugar and we were running back, we stumbled across this. It's
Signs or the milk?
huh?
The signs or the milk?
Oh no, I left that. You can't navigate this forest without something. Signs are for us, milk's to make sure the Fae don't mess with it.
Do Fae not like milk?
No, they love it.
Right, of course.
They like anything sweet, and that's about as much as we could afford. Anyway, we found this clearing, and I don't know how to describe it. And eventually she leads you to where there is just like this whole row of bushes,
Mm-hmm.
and she kind of motions for you guys to go through.
Okay.
When you step through, who goes first?
Probably
Not it.
Maple.
Maple?
Yeah.
Okay. Maple, you step through and you come face to face with another face.
She
You
almost punches
probably-
it.
Yeah, you probably flinch, and then you notice that it is a child. And then you notice that this child is made out of roots and vines, hardened and formed into the shape of an almost statuesque child, caught mid fleeing. And as you look around, you see about 100 of these.
Round. You're a dark green.
Okay. I won't.
The rest of the group comes through, and you see within this fog these frozen plant children just caught in moments of them running away from something. Their feet are roots that bind them to the earth. Some of the kids had fallen over, and so their arms and legs are both rooted down into the dirt. Some look like they struggled against it. Others looked like they didn't even realize it was happening until it was too late. Most of them are reaching out, desperately trying to get away, desperation just written all over their faces.
Can I consult my knowledge to see what might have done this?
Sure. What are you gonna roll?
Arcana.
Okay.
Kind of magic tree shit going on.
Well, the plant that it looks like looks very, very similar to the plant that you guys have been used to.
Avon.
These ones look dead.
It's Avon.
Is it?
There's no leaves. There's no anything like that.
Always Avon.
I mean,
every
I'd be
fucking-
more surprised if it wasn't
If it wasn't
Avon.
Avon.
Let's be
Yeah, yeah,
real.
yeah.
That's fair. As soon as Iris like steps into the clearing, she turns like a very dark purple and just starts fucking running. And she's looking at like every fucking kid, and she's looking for Nyx.
As you are looking through them, Iris, you've been on this case for a while.
Yeah.
You recognize some of these kids.
Fuck! What?
They're from Mirai. They were some of the kids you were charged with trying to find.
God damn. Do I find my sister?
You do not find your sister. But you find at least 10 of them that you remember. You remember seeing the wanted posters for. You remember talking to some of their parents. You remember holding pictures of them, trying to get answers from people. You see them running frozen in their run before you, but you do not see your sister among them.
Just looking around, do any of them look like they're like more withered than others?
No, they look about the same.
Okay, so it all happened at the same time. Like there was a mass breakout.
Maybe walks down.
Or there's something to the magic that makes it not decay.
Or that.
Nadine continues walking.
Okay, I,
Tripping.
Alex, recognize that there's not kids under there, but I think Quinn tries to at least pull vines off one of them.
You start breaking these vines off, and because they're not pulling them off would be if they were alive. The plants are dead, so they're breaking off. And there's nothing underneath. If there was a kid underneath, they're
Absorbed.
gone, they're consumed, or
Yeah.
they are the plant.
Wonder
Fucking
if,
gross.
while the area itself doesn't seem to have this effect.
Walking around and looking quick.
Would anyone like to roll an investigation?
That
Hell
sounds like a
yeah.
great idea.
Yeah, I
10.
fucking will. Fuck this asshole.
Kira, why?
Every fucking time. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
My intelligence. Nothing. Yeah, we can hear you. Well,
It's kind of quiet. You said
Say
you were
something.
looking though, right?
Yeah, I'm looking for Vic.
For Vic. No, he is not among them. Sorry, I didn't hear the Vic part.
yeah, I
just that
didn't.
you
I
were
didn't hear
looking
that
among
either.
them.
Okay,
No, you do not see him.
But yeah, I'll join.
Can I also do one? Is this just like
Ah.
free for allsies?
Yeah, you can go for it.
Because I'm the least reliable.
God
What is
fucking
it?
damn it!
Thank
We all
you,
suck.
Quinn.
That suck.
Quinn, sleuth master.
Is the girl like
Quinn.
Rin moving us forward, or is she
No,
like
she
continuing
didn't
on?
even come into the bush. She did not come
She
into
just
the
pointed us at it and was like, go.
Okay.
So what do I see with my special eyes?
Maple, you're probably a bit too furious, kind of looking around.
Mhm.
Noah and Iris, Iris, I think you're kind of busy looking at the people that you recognized. Noah, you were identifying kind of, this is the Avon plant. Quinn, you started breaking off one, and as you look around, you kind of see one of the kids next to them have very clear and deliberate cuts, removing a section of it, like a section of their arm.
Okay.
And as you kind of look around, you see that other small parts have been taken, like part of what should have been hair, or part of a leg, or what, different little parts like that.
Like someone's building a plant child.
Yeah, does it
It's,
look
it's
like...
much smaller than that.
Okay, so it's more samples, not Frankenstein.
Or a very small child.
Ah, they're building a
Sorry.
gnome
Sorry.
child.
Go ahead.
So like samples of various pieces, essentially. Okay. I will point this out to the group that someone has been, slicing and dicing the plant children.
Did Nagina just go?
Yeah, I just kept walking.
Uh, the
I don't know which way keep walking is, but I kept walking.
These look very precise and very clean. Which doesn't super fit the phase MO. And you guys, Nadinia just walks away.
Dania,
What?
fuck do you mean what?
What?
Do you realize this is done by Avon? That they have a basement? And if you keep walking, you'll probably find it.
Yes. I want them to.
Why right now? We don't have a plan.
I do have a plan.
Yeah, you do. What the fuck is it?
Kill everyone until I feel better about this.
She just blinks at her.
I support that plan. It's Rena.
It probably wouldn't go very well.
No. You're right, it wouldn't go well. I don't know where I'd leave all those bodies when I was done.
Damn.
Yes, because they'd all be dead. I think that we should take a calm and deliberated approach to this.
No, I'm with Nadinia. Burn it to the ground.
I don't think the Fae would like that very much, and I don't know if you
Fuck the
care.
Fae.
Look, careful, please.
Yeah, Maple's just standing there with a very unimpressed look on her face and her arms across, and she's just watching Nadinia.
What do you want me to do?
Done throwing a temper tantrum.
What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do?
We need to form a plan before we walk in there and die.
And
We
what
should okay it.
And what is the plan? How do we approach this?
One, we need to find the base. Figure out how to
Okay.
get inside.
Okay.
We need to figure out what the fuck they have in there, how many plant children at, like, arm.
Uh-huh.
And then we need to figure out how to get to the head.
Mm-hmm.
First.
Mm-hmm. So what you're saying is we need to go find the base and then find out what we can find out. So I'll go do that.
You're not the quietest. Not gonna lie. We're all fucking mad, Nadine.
Fine. Sit here and I'll wait.
Maple, or not Maple, Iris, do you want to say anything?
I think like Iris is like doing the thing where she's like silently just like sobbing, and like I think while this is going on, she would be like, because like she has like a little notebook. We've established that I think at some point, unless I'm insane.
Mhm.
No,
But she'd be like writing down like the names of like as many children as she recognizes, so
Mm.
she could like make sure she doesn't miss any, so she can bring them back to like the family. So like I don't think she even like necessarily hears them. She's just kind of like in a melodramatic zone, if that's okay.
I wouldn't say melodramatic, but yes.
I
Yeah.
mean,
It
it's
seems
justified, but
very
melodramatic.
warranted.
Pretty warranted,
Very
yeah.
warranted.
That's fair.
Hey, we just found fucking hundreds of statues of children plants who probably were in there and now they're not, so.
Also, dead kids.
Yay.
Oh, maybe they can still be risen somehow.
There's none of them in there anymore, Kira.
There are methods.
I
Have
pulled one
the
apart.
body.
There's nothing in there. It's plant all the way down.
Their souls are somewhere.
Yes, but
Hopefully in
Their
the celestial
bodies are
plane or
not.
where the fuck. I don't know. I didn't go to church.
Sorry, there's like 3 people talking.
I don't know. I didn't go to church.
no, I didn't go to church. God damn it, Quinn.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I just hear clacking from your mic. I don't know.
Quack.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Gummy bears?
No, I'm putting up gel pens
Oh, okay.
because I finished
Okay,
the picture.
'cause
Sure.
I couldn't understand anything you were saying. It was like clickety, 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 clickety.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize it was coming through.
Ah.
Sorry. But yeah, I guess maybe we can raise them somehow.
Kira, there's nothing there to raise.
This doesn't necessarily have to be.
Even
But-
if there was,
No.
how would we afford to raise
I don't know.
hundreds of kids?
Ready should be.
Yes, we can do that.
Rin,
Yeah.
What?
you said you know where the base was. Or did you know how to get here?
Oh, we followed them. I didn't mark all the way back.
Fine.
I wish I knew what Nitinia's
Okay.
like special ability was.
I have to find
We
Special
neither.
Your like star sign thing. Your
Who's?
zodiac sign.
Who's?
What? What?
Who?
Nidinia's
Nidinia
zodiac
is
sign
the
power.
Whoa.
The touch something and then you can see the past of it.
Mm-hmm.
Making sure. 'Cause
Didn't Cypress say we needed a druid
Yes.
to find the base?
Yes.
So
Oh, one.
well,
What's that?
Excuse
Are
me?
we-
It's the druid! It's the druid!
ah, the druid. He's off in the woods.
Cupcake. Are they here?
I don't know. I fucking ran away from her last time I saw her, so.
Do you think they'll help us?
I'm so tired of fixing buddy's computer problems.
Good, Chris. Good.
No, just tired. All right. Sorry.
Probably wants to fucking talk to me, so yeah. Yeah, sure, let's get her involved.
What's your history with this person exactly?
Sister.
Your sister?
You have a sister?
Yeah.
Okay. Is she an Avon? Um,
No. No,
okay, okay,
I
okay.
don't think so.
I wasn't being accusatory. I just
No, it's fine.
Sorry. This is the sister whose look you borrowed?
Yeah.
um, how did she feel about that?
I don't know. I ran away from her. I didn't talk to her. I just fucking ran.
Okay. Do you know where we might find her then?
No.
So then, why is that a avenue? Is she easy to find or what?
Probably. We fucking know that the dad is Yvonne. Fucking go to the house, I guess.
So there's a house.
I mean,
Just
what,
gonna
do they live on
walk
the
up to the
street? I
Avon
don't
Manor.
know.
Heidi ho, I'm the lost daughter.
I mean, I could
Wait.
also go around as the last form she saw me as.
This is Rena, by the way. I'm actually doing this
Hmm?
NPC, but I can't do her one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
Yeah, thank you, Reina. Thank you.
Thank
Of
you.
course.
so your plan is to go there looking like your sister.
No.
So
Although
what
that
is
may
your
be
plan?
I'm gonna go there looking like the last person she saw of me before I ran from her.
Which is
Kind of fucking. It is too big. I can't change it them now. And I can't really get taller without ripping my clothing.
okay.
I don't know, but what is the significance of this person? And why would that why does it matter that it's this person?
Because this person went missing in the forest and I stole his identity to walk without being noticed. And this is the person that she saw me as before I ran away.
Like looks around the area around them, like missing in the forest, huh?
Oh yeah, it happens all the time. People wander in here, they're never seen again.
So
Sometimes at night you can hear bones munching and
Rena.
crunching.
Not helping.
What?
Not helping.
Oh come on, she's a freaking adult. Even the kids don't get scared by that anymore.
Yes, but they live here.
Anybody live here?
Turn back to Nadine.
are you done?
Are you
Yes.
talking to us or the dog?
No, I'm talking to I'm talking to Maple.
Okay.
Why are you so fucking pissy at me? What is wrong? What?
I am literally rotting.
Fault?
There are dead children all around me. And what I thought were friends did not tell me. So I'm sorry that I'm a little upset and a little touchy
That's
today.
not her fault.
No, it's not her fault. But we're wasting time here. So let's go. Was he saying something?
I'm sorry, I forgot it was me. Well, do you have a druid in your fucking back pocket?
No, I don't. So let's go handle this druid thing. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to the kids. They're gonna wake up soon.
Please.
Are you gonna come pick up sugar?
This is some stuff that she can be involved.
You should say something to her.
Yeah, I'll go back and I'll tell her that she has to stay with you guys for the day, and I'll come for night.
Okay.
I just don't want to.
No, it's fine.
What does your sister do, apart from being a druid?
I don't know, Kira. Kira, I don't know anything
Okay.
about her.
What?
Sorry.
What's her name?
I don't know.
I just wanted to know what you knew.
I know nothing. I know what she looks like, and that's fucking it.
That's a start.
So, are there other druids we could ask for?
I know of that don't work for Avon.
Look, I know tensions are high right now and this all sucks, but we're wasting time. Nadinia's right about that. And Maple will help get you through this, and we're here for you, and we can figure it out along the way. But I would like to get moving.
Yeah.
Yeah, Maple just kind
I
of
turn,
storms
I
off.
turn, take a step, trip.
Oh, hey, watch out. There's a root.
Thank you for letting me know.
Okay.
And she keeps walking. Another 4 or 5 steps, she trips again.
Like, as a note, I don't think Maple has shown this anger or emotion our time she guys. Like, even when Kira blew you guys up, fine, she's angrier.
He also punched me.
Yeah, I did. I punched you and fucking knocked you out, but she's fucking angrier now.
As you guys are walking back out of the forest, Rena's kind of talking. She's just like, so what, you gotta find like a druid or something?
Yes, apparently.
Aren't you guys like the chosen of Istis? Shouldn't one like just be fated to fall in your lap or some bullshit like that?
Not exactly.
And as that's happening, you
Oh,
see
no.
a large group of people heading towards the shack. You see about a dozen guards. You see one of the telltale signs of Avon, like one of their lab coats.
Mm-hmm.
And then you recognize one of these people, Maple.
Mm-hmm.
It is this woman.
Oh. Oh, I'm gonna beat some.
And there is a girl who is yelling at her.
Oh, cool.
Oh, look at that! We are fated! Listen, as soon as there's an Avon fucking within Iris's line of sight, she fucking bolts as fast as fucking possible, like
How
pitch black. Fuck these ass.
how close are we to the to these people?
You guys are closer to the shed than they are, but they are approaching the shed, or not the shed, the shack very rapidly. I would say they're maybe like half a mile away from you guys.
Oh,
So seeing Maple's reaction, I suppose. Fireball?
She just says, "Oh no, fuck that bitch," and just takes off running.
Fireball?
Fire!
Fireball!
Cat, yes, Kira, you can
Not
fireball.
again.
Kira,
Um,
now would be the perfect time. Roast those assholes alive. Just
No.
aim very, very good. Don't hit the
Uh,
fucking shit.
Where are you running, Maple?
um, I'm running towards the
Oh,
shed.
Towards the shed? Okay.
Trying to like
no.
not catch their fucking attention.
I'm a loaded cannon. Why?
So the one that looks like Maple, she seems to be yelling. Like she's walking and kind of yelling at the other woman next to her. And she's like wagging her finger at her and like seems to be scolding her.
Hey, Kira, yes, fireball. Let me tackle the one that looks like Maple first. And don't hit us.
We're going to enter range soon.
Okay. And I just start sprinting directly at the Maple lookalike.
I watch everybody run off and just slowly sigh.
I
Oh.
wasn't even like running towards the group. I was gonna go fucking go protect the kids, but okay, guys.
Yes.
Mm,
Yes.
oh,
Well, Iris was
okay.
going after them,
Iris
so.
ran too, so.
Okay.
No, listen. Here's Iris's thinking. The kids don't fucking trust her. They trust Maple. Iris will like buy her time to get them out. You know.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
I'm thinking murder.
So
Well,
Quinn,
yeah, that too.
you run straight at this elf woman with
Yeah,
who has 12 guards with her.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So
My hope is to protect her from fireball, because I think Maple might get mad at us if we kill her.
They're going to
Maybe.
move in front of you and block you with their lances.
Not being sneaky, my dude.
I'm gonna.
And tell you to halt and state your business.
Hey,
I
so
want
I have
to
a fun
baseball
question.
slide underneath them.
oh my god.
Roll in acrobatics. And yes, Iris, what were you asking?
Oh no, I'll see if this works. Oh, never mind. This
Hell
is fun.
yeah, brother.
Okay, you slide underneath them. So you are now between them and her. They're still blocking you because they were circling her now.
Hell.
So, what's your plan there,
Oh, can I
bud?
ask my question? Can I ask my cool question?
Yes.
Yes.
Hey, so can I sprout wings and swoop down like a hawk and grab her and fly away?
Just
Oh
leave Quinn
my
there.
god.
Do it.
Guys, let's just not draw attention to ourselves. That's this.
No, no, no.
It's
That's
either
not how
that
it
or
works.
I use my cool dimension door cloak.
I'm going to tell you. They will be able to see you, and I just said they have lances.
Okay, new plan. I would like to slide under a la Quinn.
I'm going to say no, they're too close for two people.
God damn it, Quentin, how dare you?
This is
Quinn,
so.
you are in between them. The guards are moving to grab you.
Okay.
So, I have made good decisions in my life.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
What's blowing up your arm? One of them?
yeah.
Chaotic group. Chaos group. Chaos group.
I think I'm still going to tackle her to the ground and yell to Kira, aim high.
Oh,
Okay.
Jesus.
This is going to be an athletics from you.
This is gonna go so badly.
Nope.
Hey, use your fucking Istis hack, my dude.
Ah, that's fine.
You. But,
Mhm. That's a 6.
Wait a second. Oh,
And that's a 6.
I was about to say important.
Well, it's a DC, so she meets it.
I was gonna say important 3,
Oh.
but you did it.
No, I'm sorry. You were interrupting me.
Hey,
I'll switch it to 3 if you want.
yes, please, because this is a fun.
So we just kind of
Two.
flail onto the ground.
Yeah. You basically try to jump her. As you do, Kira yells out, she's got an injury on the left side, so you kind of lean more weight on there and you manage to topple her with a limited amount of space you gave yourself for this. She looks at you kind of flustered and she says, get off of me. What?
Fireball.
This is actually for your own good. And then there's
This
an
is such a funny-
explosion.
God,
Hey,
it'd
I
probably
can't
be really weird to look down at what would be Maple and have like a completely different attitude come out of her mouth.
Okay, so I'm aiming high. I don't think that works, but I believe in us.
That was the description.
I'm aware. Did that on purpose.
Can you roll the thing? Thank
Oh my
you.
god, that's bad.
These are guards.
Oh.
You're
Crispy.
dead.
I just did a murder.
Hey, you just did a
You
bunch of
just
murder.
did several murders, bud.
That's a one.
Oh no!
They're fucking dead.
Okay.
Just call me Napalm.
Okay.
Well, roll one.
I do actually need to roll one different one for the lady with you because she's got a different thing.
That's fair.
Look, I was told these guys were bad.
Said the one bitch was bad. That's a 2.
Wait, so is the Avon one not with them?
It's
No, that's
guard
the
and then
Avon
an
woman.
Avon bitch.
No, I was rolling for the lady that runs the orphanage.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Hold on.
She has
That was
Avon
sarcasm.
symbols on her.
Okay. So not the one we're protecting.
Not the one we're protecting.
Okay, is she in the blast radius?
Yes, she was standing
Good.
next to her.
That was the point. I'm so sorry. For all of this.
Okay. So Kira, you cast Fireball. You cast it kind of a bit up, hoping to not hit the two of you guys. Quinn, you feel just the force of this blast like heats up your back and you think singes like the back of your shirt.
Another hoodie gone. That's like a 2. I've lost 2 hoodies.
Oof.
Yeah, I don't know why Kira's trying to get you shirtless. Anyway. As
She missed her chance.
you watch like the top portion of all of these men, their bodies just turn to cinder and they fall over with just their lower halves kind of all that's left, including this one woman who is clutching at her holy symbol that she has in her hand.
She's dead?
Yes.
Okay, in
I think-
hindsight, this may have been overkill.
I think Maple stops in her track and just watches that and then turns back and like, Kira! What the fuck?
Remember. Nadinia was irrational.
Oh my god.
Iris told me to kill them and you didn't give an answer.
Iris was pitch black. When she's pitch black, she's anger and not smart. You don't listen to that.
Listen to Pitch Black, Iris.
Oh god, this is probably
Uh,
the
She's
lowest
a
point in
moon
my
ring. It's
career.
very easy to know.
This is
Oh my god,
on the
I'm-
wrong foot with my sister, too. Oh, fucking Jesus Christ.
Oh, and don't we need
When
to
the
agree-
lady under you is screaming.
It's alright.
And
Your
then she's
sister
gone.
wants to talk.
Yeah, she's gone. God damn it.
Oh, well. This is a
You
series of
see-
unfortunate events.
In her place, you see a
Lemming.
Yeah. A small lemming just dart off. No, it's a chipmunk. A chipmunk just dart off.
Whole
Oh, I want to
person.
catch a
Is it
chipmunk.
person?
It's
not a
a
person.
creature.
Holy shit.
A person.
I tried to catch her.
All right, give me a dex check.
You roll
Can I
that.
use that but subtract 3
No,
if you... What?
give me a dex check.
Oh,
It is a dex check. It's just.
it is a dex check. You can just subtract the 3 for proficiency.
Hey,
Okay.
hey, use your
let me
fucking
see for
Istus
her.
hack. Use it. Use it. How many do you have? You fucking hoarder. Use it.
I will not use an Istus hack to catch a
Why?
chipmunk.
You
I-
have.
I
We
used-
need it.
I used to catch Cypress.
And that was your prerogative.
Oh
I
my
used a fucking hack to stop a boat that didn't fucking matter. Come on.
Well,
This is
that's your prerogative.
guys!
Fuck you.
Tearing this family apart. Not what I did to those guards, but this.
So I would like to argue that it's 15.
Sorry, I am trying to find out like what fucking stats to use for this.
Chipmunk.
Chipmunk.
It should be contested
mouse?
athletics and
Mouse.
grabber.
I don't see mouse. Rat. Rat should work. Give me rat.
Right.
Rat.
Right. Very thematic rats in this game.
Oh, they don't have any fucking bonus. What the fuck?
No, it's a rat. It's a CR like one
Okay.
1/4 creature.
Oh, she made it.
I grab her. I jump on it.
A dex
Rat
check.
chase.
Fucking dog pile on him.
Don't forget we're helping.
I already used my 3. There we go.
Okay, Iris, you slam on this poor
Okay,
fucking
now when I say jump on it,
chipmunk.
I didn't mean like body slam.
You
I meant
body
more
slam a
like
chipmunk.
I pounce like a graceful
Body
and
slam a
very
chipmunk.
gentle person, and I
Very
snatch
gentle.
it, and
There's furious scratching and biting at you.
I'm sorry. I know this looks horrible. I'm sorry. Please
Maple's
just
running
don't run,
over.
please.
Maple's running over. Oh god.
Maple, what do
We
you
got
look
her.
Has
like right now?
realized what she's
Why-
done and is now sobbing
What
and
do you
crying.
look like right now?
She was changing her appearance to look like Vic, but she didn't after the fireball happened. And she's just staying as what her sister would look like, because at this point, fuck it.
Okay. As you approach, the chipmunk stops fighting. Like her teeth are still dug into Iris's thumb, but she like freezes.
What the fuck?
What? She would have been
What
toasty.
the fuck?
Kira wanted the fireball.
Hero wanted.
Ah!
I'm gonna go check on her because now she's crying, and I'm not helping her here. Yep.
Yeah, do that. Oh, Jesus. Fucking.
Also, hey Nadinia, can we help move these feet before someone sees?
Oh my god.
I'm so sorry, tiny chipmunk person. I didn't. It's all bad. I'm sorry. Everyone's dead, and there's dead children in a fucking field. It has just been a horrible.
Iris, calm. Okay.
Meanwhile, Kira's fucking babbling over there.
Fucking chaos family! I hate this family!
And I didn't even get any McDonald's.
Chaos Family is the name of this episode.
Fucking trash
Damn.
fire is the name of this episode.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking goddamn!
And I thought our game was a runaway dumpster fire.
You were wrong.
You're wrong.
Well, Maple, you better say you don't like mildly dislike anyone, or else Kira's gonna
Fucking fireball, apparently.
just
I would not
fucking destroy
characterize that.
anyone near him.
That's not what happened. That is not what happened.
Okay.
Man, that barista was kind of rude to me. Fireball!
I saw them approaching. The children wanted to protect the children.
To be
Okay.
fair, if you saw a field of corpse children, like that would set you on
Yeah,
edge.
that's true.
Like I get
That's
it.
true. Yeah, we're all kind of on fucking edge right now. So like this makes perfect
Had
sense.
a couple.
Mm.
Holy shit.
Yeah, Maple kind of looks down at the chipmunk. Yeah, this was not the meeting I intended, but hi. Fucking. God.
Will you help us?
I promise we won't hurt you. Can we please talk? And she has like one of her hands in her face and she's like rubbing her forehead.
Ugly sobbing in the background.
So the chipmunk stops biting, but it's wiggling now.
Iris,
trying to get
she
out?
like
Go, yeah.
opens her hands, you know what I mean? But like is ready to like do a snatch if it, you know.
As you drop the chipmunk, as she lands, she becomes back to her full normal elf self. She straightens up and she looks at you, Maple.
Kind of looking everywhere else but Ace right now.
Can I see you?
Kind of gives like a what the fuck do you mean kind of look.
So I can slap your ass.
I'm looking at me. I want to see you.
Looks around. Is there anyone watching, by the way? Is there like anyone around?
Nope, this is pretty far out.
Oh, all the other people died.
Yeah, you killed all your witnesses, so
yeah,
like.
True. Yeah, she kind of back changeling.
She holds her hand out. The one with the mark.
Undoing. Kind of like hesitant, holds out her hand.
She interlocks it, and you see the full tattoo, or not tattoo, the full birthmark connected. Oh,
It's gone.
it's
fine.
Oh.
It's back.
Now he's back.
Yeah.
You see the full birthmark connected, and she just kind of looks at it, and she looks back at you, and she says, "You ran away from me, you jerk."
Aw.
Also, what the fuck?
Yeah.
She motions to like all around. I mean, I'm sorry, you are all under arrest. This is.
I'm so sorry. You have to understand. We're very look. That was a field.
I
Of course.
don't understand. You turned my men into matchsticks.
And they turned children into root statues of husks of dead things. Are you kidding? It's all bad.
Okay, so apparently you've just been wandering around in the forest a bit too long. Anyone else here with a better explanation of why I have to turn my men back to their families as
Do you want me to
fucking
shut? It's families. Are you? Do you know how many fucking children's families I have to? All right, it's not your fault. It's probably fine. Do you want to see the corpse children? I'll show you the corpse children. There's
Okay,
milk
Why
what-
do you
and
have
fucking
corpse
smiley faces.
children?
Hold,
Why
time. My mom came to talk to me. What the fuck is happening?
she's yelling at you guys why you killed all her men, and Iris is screaming back at her about corpse children.
Oh my god.
And now she's like, why do you have corpse children?
They're not mine. They're from the Avondale bastards who took them.
Okay, Iris. They're all on edge. We need to calm down before we kill more people.
I'm not getting arrested. I'm
She
going to find my
Looks
fucking sister.
terrified when you mentioned before we kill more people.
Fucking calm down. This is not helping the situation. Oh. Okay.
I'm kind of hungry. When's lunch?
I need all of you to
Flesh.
put your weapons over there. She just like points off the road.
Okay.
That's an order.
So we can't get arrested.
Yeah, yes, you can.
I have a valid reason for this.
I'm not listening to any more. I will fly away. Put your weapons over there.
Okay. This is on the business of the Temple of Istis, and she shows her other fucking mark.
She looks very taken aback, but she still looks pretty scared.
Police, FBI.
Basically.
She's like, the Temple of Istis just doesn't go around burning people to a husk.
Yes, there was some miscommunications on our end, and that was horrible on us. But I need to talk to you about our fucking father.
She looks around at all of you guys. She says, and she like takes a step back and like trips over one of the bodies.
I catch
Oh,
her.
sorry, I was grabbing that one. Yep. Excuse me.
I grab her. I catch her.
She looks just absolutely terrified. The vibe that she's getting off is there's actually quite a lot of curiosity in it,
Mm-hmm.
But I'm
But-
about to be kidnapped and murdered.
but it's also mixed with a lot of fear.
I know this is
And she
scary.
says-
This is not how I wanted to meet at all. Or the situations I want to explain this to you. There's a lot of really fucked up shit going on.
Just you. I don't want the others, especially not that one. She points at Kira.
Blubber on the ground.
Fine. Where are we gonna talk? You can choose.
I can choose. Okay. There's a cafe back in town.
Okay. I can't really. Yeah, I'll figure.
Are you looking for a person to go as?
Yeah, I need another.
Go as my mom. She's an elf.
No, be yourself.
That doesn't
the
really work
racism?
here. Doesn't really.
Well, I'll make them work with it. I want lunch with my sister, not a stranger.
Okay, but if the rat bitch shows up,
If who?
the fucking head of guard now, or whatever the fuck he got.
Oh, Sir Ferdinand?
Yeah.
My good friend, Sir Ferdinand.
My fiance, Sir Ferdinand.
Oh my god.
God, no. Please, no.
Alicia makes notes.
So, looking back to Iris. Call me if anything else happens.
I'm sure it won't. I'm sure it's fine.
And let's just
It's
stick low for a bit, maybe.
No, that's a good plan. Hey, call us if you need anything.
Yeah.
I'm going to make lunch, breakfast. God, it's so early. I'm going to make omelets. Do the children like omelets? Will they hate them? Is that pretentious?
I'm not sure if they've had omelets, so there's
Oh,
also
good. First time for everything.
only a pot
I'm gonna
there, so
I'm.
good luck.
That's fine. I'll improvise. I
Okay.
worked in a patisserie. Anyway, just
Also, yeah, just try to get back to normal so this doesn't happen again.
Nice fucking
I-
meeting you.
It
Be
really
safe,
wasn't
okay?
for me.
Yeah.
I'll be honest.
At least they're not crispy.
I mean, my clothes are a little singed, and oh god, there's so much dirt on this. Oh, Ugh.
Just like
She pulls out her.
vaporized blood.
She pulls out her stone and she makes a call. Yes, bring a change
Like
of
8 ambulances.
no, bring a change of clothes. To and she lists off the name of the cafe. Okay. Let's go. So she leads you to a very small, very cute cafe.
She looks
like
very skeptical of the place, but follows.
She leads you in. Actually, no, she wants to sit outside and eat.
Mm-hmm.
You definitely get a lot of weird looks.
Yep.
The guards almost seem to hesitate to let you back into the city, but they see who you're coming in with and they don't stop you at all.
Yeah, she's just glaring at anyone who stares a bit too long.
Yeah, your sister doesn't seem to be paying much attention to it. She leads you in, takes you to the cafe. She orders a tea for herself and asks what you want.
Thing, I guess.
She smiles at that, and when they bring out your tea, it is very fruity and very, very sweet.
Oh, jeez.
So Isla,
Who?
Isla, that's your name.
I've
I
heard
guess.
of it.
Oh, I guess that makes sense. What do you go by? Oh, that's very lovely too. I am, I am April Omelon. April Omelon Avon to be fully correct. The House of Omelon. Our father is Lord Omelon.
Yeah.
Head of the Avon Foundation, or Avon Corporation. I'm sure you've heard of it.
Yeah, I've met him.
Oh, wait, you have? Oh, did you not recognize him, or?
No, I did.
Oh. Did he recognize you?
There's kind of a small smile, like a very sarcastic smile. In a way.
I, well,
Okay, I'm not trying to be hostile here, sorry. We've just lived two completely different lives.
She kind of looks you up and down. Just yes, I see.
I'm not good at this, so ask question.
Um, you grew up here?
Yeah, on the streets.
Not at the orphanage?
No.
Oh. Why not?
Uh,
I knew Alta wasn't the best, but she seemed very well for most of the children there. It would have been it could have been easier if you had gone to there.
knowing what I know now, I'm glad I didn't. Yeah, I was raised by other kids that grew up on the street.
Oh, the ones in the shack?
Yeah, kind of. Not really. Those are the ones I raised. Most of them.
You became Star Cult?
Yeah. Go.
It's a hell of a story.
There's a lot of information, and most of it is not.
What do you like to do for fun?
uh, Practice.
I'm sorry. I always felt like there was supposed to be someone more growing up. And when I found out I had a sister, I was so excited. I kept thinking, I'm sorry. It's very silly. Please. Um. Why did you kill all my guards?
Ah, okay. Because the lady with Avon was there.
I'm the lady with Avon.
You were.
Oh my god, are you going to kill me?
No. No, because you don't know what they.
They
Daughter.
provide energy to
Sure.
thousands.
We're a telecom company.
Sure. Yeah, the cover story. Yeah. Okay, so when I ran away from you, I decided I couldn't stay here anymore. So I snuck up on the ship and went to Mirai. Lo and behold, it was the ship that our father was on with some halfling. And I was stowed away in the carriage. And when I heard people come, my first instinct was to hide because I was stowed away. So I opened the box and there was the body of a dead child. Yes, this is going that way.
In the box?
Yes.
On the ship?
Yes.
With our dad?
Were they another stowaway?
No. So I had to get into the to hide. And the box was picked up and placed down. And then I heard voices talking about the shipment experimenting, how something had finally gone right. And then they're about to open the box, I assumed we were on the dock, but no, we weren't. We were still in the air, and I kicked open the lid, jumping out. And I was disguised as you. So when
Oh.
father saw me, tried to catch me because he thought I was you. And I panicked because suddenly the dead child sat up, started chasing me. So I jumped off the side of the boat, free-falled, and it tried to grab me with vines coming out of its mouth. And I fell thousands of feet from the air, and by my luck, landed in a pillow cart and became a chosen.
She was shocked, like she looked horrified, shocked until you got to a pillow cart, and then she like.
And then it became a slapstick adventure.
I
Then
became
she like.
Isis's
She's just
chosen.
like what? She's like what? She's like. This is.
Yeah. That's the start of that story.
If you don't want to tell it all, you can just say that you paraphrase it.
Yeah. She like goes over everything. And like everything except for things that don't involve the Avon Company, like the yellow door in the mines and thing on Nadina's neck.
She listens through the whole thing. She looks horrified and shocked, and when it gets towards the end, she's like, This can't be true. My father, he loves children. He helped fund the orphanage, and he helped with the program to help get people out of West Hari because it's sinking. And oh, I see where that's going.
Yeah. Yeah. People who are sinking on an island, where else to go, and kids that won't be.
My father's so good. Look at all these free children he's amassed.
Yeah.
She kind of leans back in her chair a little bit, and she's like, the reason I was heading towards that building with Alta, she's the head of the orphanage, is because, yes, was
She cringes kind of.
the head of the orphanage. That's another thing we'll have to get sorted out. I had discovered that some of the paperwork for the orphanage that she runs was inconsistent.
Shady.
Yes.
Yeah.
It wasn't matching up how many kids she said she has, how many she was receiving, how many were getting adopted. None of the numbers were matching up, not even simply week by week. It didn't make any sense, and I asked her about it, and she told me about a large group of kids escaping and not wishing to live there, and I told her, well, that's unacceptable. We need to go bring them back. They can't just live out in the on the streets. So we were going to go retrieve them. I didn't realize it was something that much bigger. I just thought she was made a horrible mistake and incompetent with trying to cover it up.
She is incompetent.
Ayla, Maple, on one hand, I know what my father wanted to do with you. So he is a cold and callous man sometimes who
Hates changeling.
hates Faye and is willing to do a lot for what he wants. I didn't even. I didn't originally want to be a druid. He kind of forced my hand in that just to make sure it stayed in the family. And his methods were not the kindest. But
She like frowns deeply. You?
no, just no. He didn't hurt me. He pushed me to do it. I don't think it was necessarily hurting. But I really want to hope and wish that he is not this kind of monster you've described. This is atrocity upon atrocity. I can't imagine that from my own father.
Karen.
I want to believe you because you are my sister, but I've only known you for a short while and I was greeted with everyone around me dying. Yeah?
But that's
Oh,
it's
okay.
not.
I need to see it. If you have actual proof. After she kind of like stands up at that and she says, let's go see it.
Okay.
And she looks down and there is, let me post her. This next to her. It's about 3 feet tall.
Is that a moth?
It's a
I want one.
It's a very fluffy looking moth, and she's balancing a set of clothes on her head.
Like actual like clothing.
Yes.
Fuck.
And April looks down and says, "Oh, thank you, Spinel." Or sorry, not Spinel, Spindle. And she
You be hitting on me though. The entire time. Be me.
So she takes the clothes from Spindle and she says, I'll be right back. I'm going to pop into the powder room and get changed.
Right. Right here.
Oh, right back.
Leans down and like looks at the moth.
Hello, I'm Spindle.
Oh holy shit, you talk.
Yes, Spindle talks. Spindle is a cute little bug. Please don't hurt Spindle.
I won't hurt Spindle.
Secret agent Spindle.
Sits back up, like kind of smiling to herself, looking around to make sure there's like coming to arrest her.
Nope. And your sister comes back out after a minute. She says, "Do you mind if Spindle comes with us? She's actually my servant."
She has cute little pug.
Yeah, sure.
Right.
She talks.
Yes?
Duh, idiot.
What, do
Yeah,
your servants usually not talk? Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. Sorry, I'm not that dumb, I promise.
I'm not the dumb.
I'm not the dumb one, I promise.
No, it's fine.
Alright, and 3 of you will head back. What have the rest of you guys been doing in the meantime?
Jump cut. Iris in the kitchen. Egg yolks are everywhere. There's like one perfectly made omelet, and the rest have all been like devoured, and food scraps litter the floor.
Okay, the
Right.
kids ate the pastries while you were cooking and then moved on to the omelets.
Hey kids,
They were
who
some
wants to go
good
to
fucking
Fantasy
omelets, though.
McDonald's?
What'd you say, Quinn?
Hey
wants to
kids,
go
who
to
wants to go to Fantasy McDonald's?
We can't get them fantasy McDonald's. They need better nutrients. I'm putting veggies in here. Come on, it's like veggies and cheese. It's great.
What's McNutrients?
Quinn, I have withheld fantasy McDonald's from you before, and I will do it again. We're not going.
Boo!
Some of the kids join in booing.
Oh, come on. If you behave, we'll have fantasy McDonald's for dinner, but not for lunch, okay? Just everyone calm.
The kids definitely are warming up to you guys a bit. Especially with all the food that you've been giving them. So they happily scarf down the omelets and the pastries and stuff you guys had brought earlier. Nadinia, what are you doing / feeling?
I'm feeling a lot of emotions. What am I doing though?
Mm-hmm.
I'm leaving.
Okay. Where are you going?
I'm gonna go see Jack.
Mm.
Okay. Do you tell anyone or you just vamoose?
I think I just left.
Okay.
Well, okay. It was more like I left after I went after I cleaned up the horrible fucking mess.
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, no one else seems to be wanting to clean this shit up.
Quinn did say he was cleaning it up.
No, I said I was moving it out of sight.
Ah, okay. Are you actually using like prestidigitation and all that to clean it up?
No, she's using a matchbox.
I mean, you can
Yeah.
for a lot of it.
Yeah, I'll clean.
Okay.
I won't like it, but I'll clean.
Okay. All right. So you clean up the horrible mess.
Mm-hmm.
And you're gonna head to Jack just real quick before we switch to that. Kira, what are you doing?
I am in ball form on the ground.
Okay.
I have not moved since the explosion.
I'm like, okay, kids, let's do this. Oh, don't step on Kira. Oh, yep. Let me just.
Salt
And I
comes
pick her
over
up and I
and
put her
points,
somewhere else.
and Salt comes over, points, and laughs at you and calls you a crybaby.
I mean, at this point,
Fucking bitch.
she stopped crying. It is just comatose, so it's fine.
Iris would bring you inside and like, put like a
I have
little
to be physically moved,
blanket.
so
All right. We like throw her over our shoulder.
dead weight, yeah.
We set you up. We give you like emergency trauma blanket. We like Iris makes you a really good omelet.
Salt tries to steal your omelet.
I mean, she doesn't eat it, so
Yeah, she steals your omelet.
yeah. What a cunt! My trauma omelet. My trauma.
My traveling.
My trauma, Jesus fucking Christ.
I want to try to catch Salt.
Okay. Do Dex. Oh yeah, you just barely are able to nab her. She tries to duck under you.
I give her a noogie and let her go.
She tries to struggle against you when you let her go. She sticks her tongue out at you, but she seems she's playful about it, like she's having fun.
You just gotta work to the kid. Okay.
All right.
But yes, I entertain children while Kira is a comatose ball and Iris cooks omelets until there are no more eggs in the Providence.
All right.
Chaos family.
Let's go to Nadinia. Nadinia, you head back to Jack. All right. When you get there, he is sitting up in his bed, like barely awake. He's got the pastry partway in his mouth. His hair's kind of a bit of a mess, and the kitten is on top of his head, playing with like a loose strand.
Adorable. I love him. I mean, what?
A+ husbando material.
I come in. I sit down on like my bed, and I don't sob this time. It's not a thing I do this time. But I do this kind of groaning. Oh my god, kill me now scenario.
He takes a bite of his pastry, kind of chews it. He's watching you the whole time, and he says, "Do you need to rant, blow off some steam, or distraction?"
How do I get all of those?
The ship.
The ship.
You want to go fly?
Let's go fly.
All right. Let me get a shirt on and stuff.
God, Quinn.
Yay! I'm gonna go fly.
All right. He gets clothes on. You guys head out to the ship. It's docked in the lake. He basically just got you guys like a pass there, so you guys can dock at the thing anytime you want, and you're more than free to like take it up whenever you want. So he gets in with you, and he's like, "You ever took off from a lake before?"
Nope.
It's harder because you can't fall.
So what do?
You got to go really fast across the water.
I look at the button. And then I say, not today. Someday, but not today.
You can actually finally use it because you have a spell slot you can put in.
Wait, I can use it.
Yeah,
It's probably not a good idea right now, though.
it's up to you. A lot of people haven't been making good ideas or haven't been having good ideas
Yeah,
today.
I wish to be the one that does. I wish to be above the usual idiots. I mean,
You're usually
lovely,
above the
wonderful.
idiots.
I usually am the idiot, but not today, because apparently I'm not allowed to have a temper tantrum, but everybody else is. Everybody else is. Anyways, I am going to go with him to. Oh, right. I also ask him, what are we gonna do about, getting the thing, delivered.
He waves. He says, "I left a message for him. Remember?"
Wait. I didn't want to. You think he'll actually give it to me?
It's possible. I left the hotel room, or the hotel place in my name. So I'll check later, see if they got a hold of us.
All right. And she will definitely learn. Well, okay. I think the first thing she does is go and like sail, because she's not really done that much of that
Okay.
for a little bit,
Mhm.
and then she'll take off.
Okay. So you do sailing for a bit. It's definitely different from what you're used to, because usually the airships don't rock with waves or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
But across the lake with the wind hitting it, like, it kind of will throw you off a little bit. It's rocky, it moves. So that kind of is a little bit different with it. The spray kind of coming up from it is also new, and it's kind of nice. At least it feels really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like summertime right now, so you got
don't
a
have
nice cool.
glasses.
Huh?
You don't have glasses. Sorry. Got really mad for a second.
So you're basically sailing with a nice cool breeze, the spray coming up, and the sun kind of giving you just enough warmth from the sky.
Wow. This is actually pretty cool. Why did what's with the sky? Like, why are we in the sky and this is like down here? I don't know. It seems like a waste.
Jack tilts his head. He's like, "What do you mean?"
Like, we could all be kind of on the ground, or not on the ground, on the water, instead of, up in the sky. This is just as good. I guess we could do both. I guess we do
I,
both.
I mean, that's what I was about to say. Is why not enjoy both?
Guess we do both from now on. I never. Man, people need to do this more often.
I mean, if there was more water on the land, I bet people would. Can't really do the ocean now. Ugh. That's just terrifying.
Yeah, don't forget the ocean's full of monsters.
No, it's not. It's fine.
Thank you, Noah. Nadinia's definitely the one that needed that reminder. No, I'm just teasing you.
Well then,
I will say there's one thing that the sky has that this one doesn't.
that is.
Vertigo.
You're right. You can't fall. That's a damn shame.
Mm-hmm.
And so she'll attempt to take this out of harbor, however you are supposed to do that.
All right. Give me your water vehicles. The whatever you use for the airship.
Okay.
I don't know if you changed the name.
I did.
Okay.
What do you need? Which
Dex.
decks? Gotcha.
Okay.
Whee!
Yep. Jack instructs you how to do it, and you get it out on the first time. Basically, it's just you go so fast across the water, it kind of lifts up like a ship would,
Mm-hmm.
like not a ship, like a plane kind of does a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So you manage to get a pretty good take off and you clear the trees, and you are up above Echo.
I'll never get tired of this.
Yep.
My friends are idiots.
What crew isn't?
Yeah, but I don't know any crew that just that fireballs 12 guards and kills them all at once.
Ooh. Do we need to run?
I don't know. I don't think so.
What, were there no witnesses?
No, from what I could tell,
Do we need to make it so there's no witnesses?
God.
from what I could tell, Maple seemed to know one of them. So, yeah.
Okay.
Or the one that lived, really, is the better way to put it.
What?
Take it from you, but I'll let you know. I can have the ship prepped and ready to go in probably about 10 minutes.
By yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Teach me how to do that.
He's like, sure. I'll show you. I mean, it's not ideal, but get you up in the air.
You could still teach me though, right?
Oh yeah, of course. It's a good trip to know.
And so she makes him teach her.
I can't teach it now. We're in the air.
Yeah, but like you could tell me.
Oh, I mean, yeah. He basically tells you how to get like just the essentials done.
Mm-hmm.
So, yes,
Bare necessities.
It'll get you up in the air, and then your crew has to like hurry to get the rest of it ready. But like, you'll be up in the air at least.
Well then. She seems satisfied with the explanation, and then she thinks on it for a little bit. Do you have to do that a lot? You know, cut tail and run on your own?
Fair amount. I mean, not on my own. Usually, my crew needs to run away pretty quick. Actually, one of my crew taught me how to do it.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Learn something new every day.
Yep, good man. He got sick and tired of how long it took me to gather up all the cats.
Cat gathering is actually 45 out of the 50 minutes it takes for
You know
Jack
what
to get
they
up and
say
ready.
about wrangling cats?
I mean, if there was ever something to need to have to, that'd be it.
And I mean, yeah, he'd be like, "Leave the damn cats," and I'd be like, "I'll leave the damn you."
That's fair. And yeah, just gonna go sailing for a little while until she can calm down and not hate everybody.
All right.
It takes a little bit, but you know.
Yeah. Jack will share and swap stories with you as you're flying. Ask about any kind of trip or tricks and stuff, you know.
I think she tells him how to bank better.
How to what?
Bank, basically turn a ship on a dime.
Okay. He nods. He says, "Yeah, your crew was always pretty good at that."
Captain taught me that one, and I think she also implies it's to help, you in the race because you're gonna need it.
He makes a couple little jabs like that to you. Nothing mean, just, like, oh, here, I'll give you this to, so I don't have so much of an advantage.
Uh-huh. Not because, oh, wait. No, Nadine wouldn't say that. Shit.
Not because why?
No, nothing. Don't, no, what?
Oh.
I think she probably goes through it. Not because, oh, never mind.
Hmm?
Nothing. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Nothing happened. And, yeah.
Captain.
Don't say it like that either.
Eh,
Oh well.
And, yeah, no, she'll just fly around for a little while until she cools
Aye,
off.
Captain Pumpkin. Your
I
dad
think
told
she-
me.
I think she actually she stops, she just goes and sits down on the deck of the ship and is like, I refuse to do anything anymore.
man murdered in skies above.
I like to imagine you were at the wheel and you just leave. And you
Yep.
have to like dive to take the wheel.
Yep, nope, that is exactly how it went.
Alright. Let's go back to Maple and her sister. So you were bringing April back to the rest of the group, correct?
Yeah.
Yes. So when you come back, the bodies are no longer there. It's completely cleaned up, which seems to help April a little bit. She seemed kind of angsty coming back up to it.
Mm-hmm.
She does kind of look to you as you pass the spot, and she says, "They did have families. I mean, those were 12 men dead, and a woman, like, that's 13 people dead."
Yeah.
I just hope you have the evidence to
Oh, I
back
do.
up their deaths.
Don't hit me.
All right. Rin was right there. She had like her arm raised to do it, and she's like, "You got," and then Salt runs through and just punches you in the leg.
Oh, okay.
Not hard. She
Grab
does.
her. I pick her up like with the one arm and carry her under my arm.
No, let me go, you old hag.
Uh-huh.
Someone needs to punch that kid in the face.
Your sister follows kind of shyly behind you, and she just like looks around with a mouth agape at just how many kids are in this room.
Yep.
Quinn is given stealing lessons.
Yeah.
Still balled up in the corner.
All right, so we need a new target. Iris.
Yeah, what? I'm doing the dishes.
Okay.
There's
And I
like
whisper
3
to the kid,
dishes.
try to get something out of her without her noticing, because she's clearly distracted. So, trying to send a mob of children after you. Pick your pockets.
You,
Oh my god, what?
You get swarmed by children just all reaching at you.
And I'm like,
Stop, this is
you,
not stop. I can
not your
see
thumb. You. There's nothing in her kneecap. You.
No, listen. This is bad. I heard you coming from a mile away when you yelled charge. This isn't how you do that.
Maple just starts laughing.
One of the kids waves up the coins.
I'd like to snatch it back.
Hey, where's Nadania?
Rule 3: never
Man.
show your hole.
Man,
Oh, she ran off.
Are you training an army of children's thieves?
Yes, I am.
She looks horrified.
April, that's Quinn. I believe he tackled you earlier.
Yes,
You're
I
welcome.
remembered that.
Yeah. Kira is over there in the corner.
I'll text Nadinia. I think she needed to cool off.
Yeah, I think we all did. That's Iris.
Cool off. Huh?
I walk over to
Hi.
Kira and grab her hand and wave it at
Oh my god.
Maple's sister.
Hi.
She's traumatized.
a bit because I mean this is the wizard she saw cast fireball
Murdered
and kill all of her people.
I'm gonna put
Good
down
people.
Salt and turn to April. Yeah, I've been hit with fire. It's fine. And I go over to Kira.
I murdered a baker's dozen worth of people.
Yeah.
As this is happening, Spindle walks in, the little moth thing,
Mhm.
and immediately gets flooded with kids who like start petting and poking and prodding and please don't hurt
Devour the
Spindle.
moth.
Spindle is cute little bug. Spindle is cute little bug.
Fuck is that?
Servant.
Oh. See, I just thought it was a random cute little bug.
Here, no. Let's give the tiny bug some space. It can't. If you pet it too hard, it might not be good. Okay, let's back up a bit. Come on, back up. Personal
That's the
space. We
first
talked
thing.
about this.
Akira says, sex breathe through the cracks in their exoskeleton, you'll suffocate it.
Excuse me, what?
I just look at Kira like, what the fuck?
Yeah, Maple's like kneeled down beside her, kind of like so she can like kind of look at her and gauge her reactions and everything. Yeah,
She's in shock.
one more time.
Insects take in air through cracks in their exoskeleton. They don't have lungs.
That's a neat tune.
True facts, by the way.
Hi.
Sorry, I'm like,
It's okay, you're fine. That was amazing for her, Kira, just to fucking say that. Yo.
True facts, by the
Kira,
way.
Kira, that's a lovely fact. Here, I made you some tea. It's just the way you like it. If you want to sip it maybe and just
It's boiled
take
water with a
some
slice of potato in it.
Just the way you like it.
that is the saddest tea I can ever think of. Potato water.
I was trying to think of like, could that actually be a tea? Because like, there's ginger tea, and
Yes,
ginger's
it could
just a
be.
root.
It would be a bad tea.
So like, yeah, technically.
Rich in vitamin A, and that's about it.
I put in a lot of sugar though, so you can't really tell it's potato.
Will you drink that?
Me as
No,
a
for you.
human being? Fuck no.
I'll drink it if I'm told it'll be good for me, but
This is what you like. No, it's not.
it doesn't really matter if she likes it or not. Just drink it anyway.
You could have just given her normal water. Okay.
I was trying to be warming, and what?
There's no food here.
We could have literally
We went
and
shopping. We
bought-
could have picked up
we
some
could have
like
bought
fucking
shit.
jasmine.
Mhm.
That's
like, it
right.
doesn't
That
seem
is on
that-
Iris's list of essential household items.
Yeah, Kara doesn't seem to be responding to like visual stimulus, but she's conscious.
Poker knee.
Please don't poke me.
How you doing?
I murdered 13 people today.
I mean, to be fair, you just saw hundreds of children.
Yeah, we weren't exactly given an explanation of what was happening. We just saw guards and Avon coming toward.
Yeah, we kind of
Families.
jumped the gun a bit too fast. We're all on edge. It's all our faults. First, probably not Nadia because she didn't do anything. I have to talk to her. That's not what's important right now. Important right now is you. How you doing?
I just murdered 13 people.
I'm gonna.
They had families.
I'm gonna pull Kira into a hug.
You're gonna what?
Pull Kira into a hug.
Oh,
Hug.
I like the way you said that. No, a
Hug.
hug.
I like the idea that Kira just says.
Yeah.
Hug.
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 What is this strange?
I don't know if anyone remembers it, but Kira hates being touched.
I do.
Quinn doesn't.
Mabel doesn't know.
Yeah, it's fair. She kind of just starts crying again. She doesn't. I know you're trying. I appreciate it, but it's not.
I
good.
go up to Maple's
Does
sister.
she get more distressed when I start hugging her, or
Oh, like she starts visibly crying.
no? Like her vibes.
Yes.
I can get emotions. She gets
Like
more
she feels
distressed.
trapped.
Okay, she lets go. Like
Horribly
almost
claustrophobic.
immediately. Sorry.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, and she just keeps repeating those like 8 words that she keeps saying. Not about bugs, but
I'm going. And I've been facing Iris too. Show.
she nods.
Do you want us to come?
You can, if you'd like. Say it again.
I don't like you two just going into the by yourself.
It's not safe.
Yeah, so I'm going with them.
Me too.
What
No.
was-
No, Kira, how about you stay here and help me? We can you remember that book that we found? We can start reading it to the children together. We can start teaching them how to read. Would that sound like a good plan?
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
A is for Avon.
Gross.
They burst into tears. Every child.
So does
It's okay.
Iris. Fuck this book. Iris like scribbles it out and writes A is for aardvark or some shit.
Apples.
Apple.
Why not
Apples.
aardvark?
Because that's a complicated word.
Kids don't know what
They have to
aardvarks are.
start somewhere, motherfucker. Like start high.
Quinn doesn't know what an aardvark is.
Motherfucker.
Why
Oh,
would
God.
Quinn know? He's like, what the fuck do you mean, aardvark?
I'm sorry. Are you an educator? Get out. Go
A
away.
is for onkeg.
See,
No.
it could have been that one. I chose aardvark. That's much better.
A is for ant, motherfuckers.
Arthropod.
Okay.
Turn back to Rin. So how do I follow the signs that you... Are they just like arrows, or?
Yeah, they're just arrows. Make sure the milk's full.
Uh,
If it's not, turn around.
I'm gonna bring some sweets just...
She nods.
like 2 or 3 of the scones or whatever is left.
Bold of you to assume there's anything left.
Iris would have made sure there was stuff left.
Oh, for sure.
God, what the fuck is wrong with me? When you started saying scones, I'm like, huh, bread tastes sweet in your mouth because of amylase. I'm like,
Nice.
why? Why? No,
Your
why?
nerve receptors are just going haywire, my dude.
Kira's gone into hardcore trauma response.
Starch.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
starch being broken down into sugar in your mouth.
That's
Alright,
Kira
so
literally right now
you-
sitting in the corner, just like, think about other things, think about other things, think about other things, think about other things.
So you take April out to the forest with you. As you guys walk, you can see the different arrows underneath are the bowls. There is one that is really low on milk, so you can put a sweet in there if you want.
Yeah. Gonna put edge.
And you can continue on. Eventually, you see kind of that row of bushes.
Gonna be a very big shock. Just try not to scream.
Okay.
I'll go.
Okay.
What's behind these bushes will shock you.
She follows after you and freezes. Her eyes kind of just trail along this wide clearing. It takes her a couple minutes before she can move as she kind of walks among them, reaching out, kind of very, very lightly touching the roots. You can see her whisper something to it, but nothing happens. She takes her time. She stops at almost every single child for at least a moment. Till eventually she gets farther back and she stops at one of the children and not facing you, you hear her say, I remember him. His name is Nico. He was so sweet. I taught him. I used to visit the orphanage, and I taught him how to make flower crowns. And he told me that others told him it was girly, and I told him, well, you're the one with the crown. And he thought that was so funny. They told me he was adopted. And she falls to her knees and just starts weeping.
You know, this scene actually kind of reminds me of like the vitrified remains of Pompeii.
Yeah. Kind of kneel down to some.
Did our dad really do this? Did Did Avon do this? Did I let them do this?
Avon.
How? No, I should have done something. How many kids does it take for no better to not matter? It's an Avondale vine
Yes,
that's doing this?
one that was grown in Shadowfell.
That's... I mean, that's not at any of our bases. I mean, I guess maybe in research?
There's a factory here in the woods. Where all the kids. They're here.
You see kind of like recognition flash in her eyes. Just, yes, that's the research building. It there?
It also has a beautiful statue garden. Oh,
It's there.
But that's where they give the weekly tours for the orphanage. Oh. She said she tries to stand up and she doesn't manage to. She looks at you and she says, What do you need? What can I do to help? I can't stand by and let this happen.
That only druid can work.
She nods. She says, Druids are the only ones who can navigate a forest without getting lost. I can get you in.
In?
Sorry, what was that?
All the way in or just to the entrance?
No, I want to go with you. All the way in.
This is like life threatening. I don't know. Capabilities.
I have enough. I'm not much of a fighter, but I have some magic and I can change shape. He's my yes. He's my father too.
Yeah, I don't really like thinking.
Well, I do.
Not to change the subject, but how are we gonna cover the missing people?
What? Oh. Retrieve?
No, the guards that were killed.
They
Oh.
chased the kids into the woods and didn't come back.
Yeah, that's valid.
She doesn't seem happy about that answer, but
this is fucked up, but
I am sorry. I hope you can understand why we were scared.
I don't think it's right. I think that there should be repercussions for that, but one thing at a time. Uh, she looks to you, Maple, and she offers out her hand that has the symbol on it. It's got the birthmark.
Kind of reluctantly does it and kind of looks at her like a con.
Oh, I used to imagine it would be like our secret handshake thing. Sorry, that's silly. I had a lot more time to imagine what it would be like with a sister. She lets go. She's like, I just wanted to say that I was with you.
Kind of awkwardly scratches the back of her. Yeah. No, I do appreciate that. Guess I can choose. But if your Avon company dickhead you let me just and yes, that's what I call him. He's an ass.
No, that's. I want to get to the bottom of this. And I think we're going to end there for tonight.
Holy shit.
Great session.
Thank you. Oh, thanks.
That was a lot. Also, Nadinia, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Nadinia.
Audience is clapping.
Thank you.
Sorry, Nadinia.
Sorry, I murdered 13 people.
No, that's fine.
Oh look, an
Going to
NPC
jail, guys.
immediately dies before she says anything. Immediately dies. Okay.
I'm laughing inside because everybody was like, "All right, Nadine,
Yeah,
you
don't
can't
do
just charge
anything
it.
rash.
You
Kaboosh!
can't just do anything rash. We gotta have a plan. We gotta go in there with our heads straight. All right, fine. Let's go then.
Look, Kira asked and was
I
given
had
me
a
the wrong
plan.
I
answer.
don't
My
think Maple
plan
heard
went the
you.
way it was supposed to.
We
Just
ever
wasn't working with all the
again.
facts of who we were against, is all.
And then
Maple.
there was an earth-shattering kaboom, and 13 people were dead. And
Yeah.
Nadine was
Hey,
like,
Maple, what do I do? Maple runs away. Iris!
Kill them.
Iris runs away.
Kill them
them.
all.
Iris says, kill them, and Quinn's like, we have to save that one. God
Hey,
damn.
just again, don't let her. She has
That's
Oh
no.
the
no,
robot.
Miss Robo.
Based on the information
Iris,
we
the killer
had,
robot.
I understand the decision we made. Was it incredibly stupid? Totally. Are
Hell
our
yeah.
characters incredibly stupid? Yes.
Yeah. Hmm.
I have to say,
Marissa, you might want to leave and come back because your voice was super robot.
Iris, the
Oh,
killer
sad
robot, is
robo
here.
noises.
Yeah, Jake?
I have to say, these characters are incredibly charming and stupid.
They're really stupid.
Hey, y'all's family.
Especially from the outside looking in, I'm like, wow, I really want to see these guys keep going on this adventure just to see what goes wrong because of them.
A lot of
Oh.
shit.
Listen,
Oh,
fucking
oh, I
Kira
blew everyone up
fireballed
already.
everyone in the mine and Maple punched her out and knocked her unconscious.
So, Alicia, was that how we were supposed to deal with the guards?
No! No, you easily could have gone up and talked to her and she would have dismissed them.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. My plan was, hey, let's get close and then hear what they're talking about and then confront them.
Yeah, but you just ran off.
I know, because she saw the Avon person was like, okay, I need to go protect the kids.
Yeah, Yeah. I'm sorry if I ruined anything, but
No,
No,
you
it's
didn't.
great.
You just made everything
I did
a lot
Kira.
more interesting. You did Kira, and Kira goes Fireball.
Fireball? Fireball?
Fireball go wish.
Okay,
Do
honestly,
I fire?
in terms of story wise, the mine thing was so much worse.
It was. It was a lot worse.
Did we
Fucking
level up?
split up me and that's
No, just
The
Kira.
blood- the
Just
blood of the
Kira.
How much
innocent.
experience are 13 civilians worth?
Oh my god.
Not enough to get you level 7.
So, Jake, what happened with the mines is they were fighting some aberrations in a mine,
Or what they were.
and Kira's
Did-
like, you know what's smart? Let me cast Fireball in a mine
Look, Kira
Oh,
is a
God.
sheltered.
where there's
sheltered.
explosives.
Oh
I saw
no.
the barrels on the map, but I did not make the connection.
Oh no.
So it exploded,
That doubled the
and
Oh,
there
damage.
no.
was a collapse. Yeah, everyone took a ton of damage.
I was reading that.
Knocked out a
Iris,
bunch of you guys.
Lynn,
Yeah.
and Kira all went unconscious immediately. I evaded. Adinia's a tanky girl.
Mm.
But
The-
Nadinia also took extra damage to throw Kira out of the way.
It saved my fucking life.
Yeah.
because rocks were gonna fall on her.
Yeah, because rocks
Oh
fell
my.
So
There's
Nadinia
a
went
collapse.
unconscious. So
and lost her leg, her
lost
peg
her
leg.
Oh no,
She already
Quinn
had
was
a
up.
peg leg, by the way.
Quinn
so-
was
Yeah.
up. Quinn was up.
Okay, so Nadinia is a pirate warforged?
No.
No, she's
she's
a
a
pirate.
human.
She just has a peg leg.
Oh, okay. I heard
Uh,
motherboard and I'm like, what? I'm like, oh wait,
Oh,
he was...
Chris was
No,
talking
that's
about
literal computer.
okay, he wasn't in character yet. Got it.
it. So then, the room started filling up with water.
No, it
Oh,
didn't.
lovely.
No, did it? No.
No, it
Rocks
was
were falling.
What happened?
gonna collapse. The
Oh,
was
right.
still
The whole thing was
collapsing.
going to collapse. Yes. Sorry, I was thinking of something else. Yes. So the room was going to collapse, and a yellow door just appeared
Oh god.
to the
On
side
the
of the
side.
thing.
Then, yeah.
Something that Nadinia and Quinn knew tried to kidnap Quinn when he was a child. And
Hmm.
that there's some terrible monster thing. So
It wasn't there though.
the two of them run inside to avoid being collapsed on.
Quinn, do you remember my last words before I went in there?
No.
because we were on the phone with Quinn.
I
Wait,
fucking
wait.
hate magic.
Yep, it's true.
I fucking hate
And they
magic,
run
and then
inside.
a quick cut off.
And they got trapped in an Eldritch
Endless
Eldritch
hallway
demi-plane.
Hmm?
The endless hallway.
For 3 days. Nope.
Yeah, where they were. No,
One
it
and a
didn't
half
end up
days.
being 3 days.
It's
It
one
was
and a
going
half.
to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got him out quick.
Where they couldn't
Queen
take
took bad
any
days.
type of rest because the thing would basically cast a kind of fear thing on them and force them to run.
Yeah, Michael.
Michael.
Michael's a good boy.
It's great.
Pretty sure Michael fucked your mom, but I don't know about that.
No, he's my brother. You established that. Did you read your journal today?
God damn it.
Yeah.
No.
What do you think you should do?
Mm. Okay, so Alicia changed my journal entries that she gave me.
Just now? You just now realized? Oh my god.
Shut up. And
No!
I'm checking now,
Okay.
but she checked it. She changed them like right before a session, I think.
Hmm.
And I didn't notice for like 2 sessions
Oh my.
or something
Okay,
like that.
Checking out.
Because I read it once, so I'm like, okay, I understand what's in here, and I closed it, right? Because that's what notes do. Now they're always on my shit about not reading my notes, which they should be.
Open your notes, read them.
I'm okay.
It was very important.
Yeah, it's very important that they fucking changed.
It
Also, we
was.
didn't
We
end up
changed
using that.
history. Honestly, you shouldn't check them now. You should check them before next session because we might have fucked with shit now.
I don't know. I think you should still check them.
That's the tone she gets when she's fucking with you.
Oh, is this like a futuristic notebook? Like you
It
get
changes,
note-
yeah, based on what's happening.
So,
and it
Kira
warns
is-
us of the future
Ah.
and shit. It's cool.
Yeah, the conceit behind Akira is that she found a spell book
Hmm.
and it belonged to her grandpa, who may or may not have been a terrorist. Thanks, Alicia.
Yeah.
No, he was.
Yeah,
Quinn just hasn't had the time to tell you.
and, and so like she restores spells from her book, and that's how she spontaneously learns spells as she levels up. But also, there's notes in there, and that's her thing.
Okay.
And Alicia has really ran with it. Because now I'm gathering pages of the book like it's fucking, I don't know, amnesia. Something.
Fuck Hugo.
What?
What?
Hugo. The one who lost
Oh,
all the
yeah.
pages? Fuck that guy.
Hector.
Hector. Jesus.
Hector, yeah.
Hugo, Hector, same thing.
Yeah.
Same bitch.
Same
Look,
bitch.
Amadrax Higgins is my
100%.
grandpa. So...
Maple's gonna run up to him and be like, Hugo, you bitch!
It's not my name.
I don't even know you.
Yeah, so there's a passage in there. Now you've successfully replaced Cypress and stopped all that nonsense. Then he mentions the mines, which we already went into.
Hmm.
So there's a lot of shit going on.
We fucked the timeline real good.
So
Hey,
But
hey,
if
Noah,
this-
do you want to
wait.
repeat that again?
Hold on. I just closed it. Now that you have successfully replaced Cypress and stopped all that nonsense,
Replaced?
that's the interesting part for me
That's
now.
new.
I do have his pipes.
Hey, remember when it said sealed Cypress away?
Did you remember to take the old notes and compare them?
I don't have them copied down.
That you should.
Oh, I don't have them copied down because I thought they'd be safe in roll 20. Why would
Why
I
would
She
they-
changes them!
Because they
She
changed.
changes them!
Look, I am talking about the originals, but
Yeah,
This
you should
is
have the
before
original.
I
Last
found
time-
out.
Last
This
time you
is-
read them, it said,
this
now
is-
that you
wait.
have successfully sealed away Cypress,
I
and
have
now it says
never-
replace?
I have
Did
I have
that? Oh my god!
have-
God damn it! How did I not remember
I have
that?
never seen a better example of high intelligence, low wisdom than I'm seeing right now.
You're so mean.
I was waiting because he literally said the passage and then just glossed over it. I was like, no, wait, Noah,
No.
what the fuck?
Oh no! I read it. I'm like,
Yeah.
wait a second. That's not what
Continue to
that
read
said,
the whole
was it?
thing, please.
Okay.
And
Okay.
start copying down the
The rest of
versions
it
of
is, I think, the same.
Yeah, so I have two quick little comments. One, after the first time you saw them change, why didn't you think, maybe I
Alicia's
should start writing
cruel.
this down? Like, you probably could have been like, yeah, maybe I should start writing this down, seeing what's changed. First time, that's on me. First time,
Yes,
that's not on
you
me. But
went
now
twice.
after this, it's like, whoops. And
God
also, so was your grandfather a divination wizard also, or
I
was
don't
he?
know.
We
Probably.
don't know.
Or
He's
is
like
or
a
or
traitor.
do you have the Delta brainwave, or do you
He's
lack
a-
the Delta brainwave?
I don't know.
Also-
He's a terrorist.
Marissa's
Yes,
lighting
his
up.
class
We
is
can't hear
terrorist.
her.
Okay.
Marissa-
When did you change the replaced Sith?
Did you guys
That's a
get
good
my reference,
question.
by the way?
It's a good question. Fuck you, Alicia.
Wait, what?
You Chris.
What did I do?
I can't believe I did this. I'm just digging a deeper hole for myself. I'm gonna read these. I'm gonna scour these.
What kind of fruity and slip is that shit?
Look, because I say it a lot.
That's an insult to Chris comparing him to me.
Ow.
No, Alicia.
No, but
Marissa, we can't hear you if you're talking.
Marissa, we love you.
She's probably fucking losing her goddamn mind right now,
Thank
and I'm like,
you,
she's
Russ.
really quiet for this. Okay,
so
she's
before I
just
go to
angry.
bed, did you guys hear my Delta brainwave comment?
I did.
Yes.
I don't
we
get it.
understand the Futurama reference.
Yeah, it's a reference.
Uh huh.
Yeah, good job.
Jake,
Uh-huh.
can I give you one thing?
Okay.
So this is what Michael sounds like.
Why would you do this?
Hello?
Marissa!
Not like
That's-
that.
that-
That's
Wait a
more.
second. That's right.
Roll.
My internet cut out and I didn't realize, and it was sad.
Oh.
I'm just talking about how fucking stupid I am.
Also, what the fuck?
Noah didn't read his pages.
He
Sorry, what was
did,
that?
But
I could hear all of you. You just couldn't hear me screaming,
yeah,
which is
Oh.
probably fine.
yeah.
Oh.
Chastise me now so I can hear it.
No, you've lost your moment. It's okay.
Tear into him. Really give it to him.
Like a disappointed parent. Like, I'm not gonna repeat myself. You don't deserve it.
You know what? You don't even deserve my scolding.
You don't even deserve
Look, I'm
it.
having
You know
memory
what you did
issues
wrong.
from my medication, so
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
not better.
Oh,
No,
no.
I will tell you, Noah. Well, I might not tell you, like, exactly. If you do ask me, like, hey, was this the same or did it change? I will
Yeah,
tell you if it did change, okay?
I mean, I wish that my character was smarter than me and can do this herself, but she can't. So,
I
That's
wish
fair.
my character had sentience.
like, Kira would check, because Kira's in this world and doesn't have a week between sessions. But that doesn't mean I
It
don't
needs to
know.
be in your.
I mean, are you
like,
sure though?
Yes. Yes,
Let's
I
make a
am.
macro that just rolls.
Really?
Because she's very
Check your-
Kira,
meticulous.
check your page. Put it
So
on
does
Portland.
this mean that you could like we go to the warehouse or whatever, and you pull out these spooky bone pipes and play like hot cross buns, and all the children just run out? Like,
Maybe.
is
Hell
that
yeah,
what-
brother.
No,
Or
it's
rats, or both.
It's
Are you the
rats.
Pied Piper now? Can you summon rats? Can Kira
Don't
summon
ask questions
rats
you
now?
don't want the answer for.
No, I want to know. I want to know if Kira can summon rats now.
Hey,
I don't know,
Kira,
yeah.
why don't you try playing the bone pipes?
No, there's a bad.
I don't
there's
have a
bad
description
shit
for
that
the
Yes,
bone flute.
happens.
It
Let's-
takes
I
10
gave
years
you
of
that.
your life.
Yes,
I don't
let's-
have it,
Pretty
so
sure
I
it's
don't
in
know
the
where
notes.
it went.
Hold on.
Let's play the Let's play the pipes.
Oh,
Oh
wait, no, I think-
Nadinia though. So Nadinia will actually have a reason to kill Kira.
Look, I don't want to kill my character that fast.
Wow.
Not yet.
I don't know what happened to the information of what the bone flute did.
Hold on. Don't I have like a fucking Google Doc of information? Hold on.
It like takes 10 years of your life, right?
Yeah, it does
And
some
then-
real crazy shit.
It's not good for you to use. You're a human. Don't do that.
And I
No.
almost used it once to get him back, but I decided against it because I would have.
I need to update my notes.
Cause he said he could make more. Like, bitch, where are you getting bone?
From
From
skeletons.
children. From children.
That's where
That
all the
was
resources in this
rhetorical.
game are from. Children.
This game is
Gotta
gonna
use every
fucking-
part of the body, you know?
But yes, replace Cypress.
Where's
that's
this
not-
leather from? Children.
Oh, continue
Also,
reading. Sorry.
what role
continue.
does he take?
Oh.
All right. Well, this was a very nice night. I got to witness the fabled Wednesday night game, and I have to say, it's very entertaining.
Very chaotic.
Oh yes. Oh yes. As I said before, and I thought our Monday game was a raging dumpster fire.
Oh no, we started playing this one, and I immediately knew this one is worse.
Oh yeah.
I'm
I
so
mean,
It's
it's
because
sorry.
we're not playing any like lawful characters.
True.
We're all just chaotic messes.
I
True.
mean, it started when Maple fell like thousands of feet and was saved by a pillow cart.
You mean the very like 5 seconds of the game?
Kira
Yeah.
changed alignments 3 times.
Dang.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Oh my.
What are you, chaotic evil now?
No.
You just killed 13 people. You should be.
No, she regrets it.
I need to see if my Wednesdays are open because I kind of want to like watch more.
I mean, there are the VODs.
I'm so sorry for my
Oh my god,
whatever
that
I
was
did today.
You're fine.
I feel like I didn't do anything like dope today, and I'm really sorry about that.
I mean, you gave us the tile. Cypress gonna
I
come
did?
eat
What
was-
your
I
dick or
was-
something.
I was about to do something dope, and then you guys were like, time to have a plan, and I was like, alright, fine, plan.
Walk into the woods and die is not a dope.
Yeah, like
No,
you
don't
were gonna
worry.
walk into
Don't
the
worry.
woods where people get
No, I
lost.
would have flew into the forest and
Oh
died.
wow.
I'm sorry, I just appreciate that line. Walking into the woods and dying is not dope.
That's a good old title.
That sounds like the title of the episode.
We have a lot of alt
There's a
titles.
lot of old titles.
Let's go through them.
Okay. All of them or just the ones for today?
All of them.
Okay, let me
Well, just no for today then.
Okay.
I guess.
So we have
First.
Cypress will eat your dick or something, and then Chaos Family.
Those two.
Oh, I thought about Tramalette.
Tromlet?
Tromlet.
Oh,
Yeah.
Tromlet's very
Tromlet's pretty
good.
good.
It's wrong.
Omelet. There's two L's in omelet, right?
I have no
No.
fucking idea.
No,
No.
there isn't. It's two
No,
T's. It's two
yeah.
T's.
Omelette du fromage. Although I think the English spelling of omelette only has one T.
Why
I
is this-
mean, either is acceptable in English.
Why is this every game I'm in?
What, omelets?
No. No, the meme.
I don't think we've had omelets in Thursday.
I've
Okay.
had them. No, actually, they've been in all mine.
I'm ending the bar.
Okay.